I want to talk about HBO. Okay, you want to know what disgusts me about HBO boxing and their commentary? This kid has a minute and 40 seconds of a fight, and yet HBO is willing to just completely disappear, forget about the fact that this kid was getting outboxed masterfully for 11 and a half rounds straight. All right. um, I'm not gonna do that. Chavez Jr. is a horrible boxer, and he should not be fighting top level opposition. I think that he was protected. I think that tonight showed the world and everyone else that this kid is not an elite fighter. I won't take it back. I won't apologize. I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, don't be so hard on the kid. He had a good last round. I'm going to be a pure boxing fan and the purest, lover. And I love the fact that Martinez did what he could do at 37 years of age, which is he was on his bike. He embarrassed this kid. This kid got a few punches in there. It looked great. I think it at least gave the Mexican boxing fans something to come to, or feel that it was worthwhile buying a ticket, because other than that, I don't know about you, but I was listening from round 4 on to 12 was the Mexican crowd was booing the shit out of Chavez Jr. So this is all crap on the behalf of HBO Boxing. Big ups to Sergio Martinez. You did your thing. You stood in there toe to toe with this kid at times. You backed him off with your power. You fought. Do I think you got a little bit complacent with your punches doing late in the fight? Absolutely. But overall, this kid showed me absolutely nothing that he should be on the elite level. And for the fact that HBO, Max Kellerman, Jim Lampley, and Roy Jones Jr. are trying to salvage this kid's career for him should let everybody know that Chavez Jr. is only famous because of who his father is. His father basically helped HBO Boxing be what HBO Boxing is today, and they are repaying this man back by basically giving his son a hand job. Period. I don't need to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sit there and make allowances for this kid. His face looked jacked up. He didn't sit there and throw enough punches. He looked like crap. I don't care how many. You can't argue this with me. I don't want to hear nothing about how, oh yeah, he came on in the last minute and 30 seconds of the fight. I don't care. If that was anybody else, HBO, their commentaries will be blasting this kid saying too little, too late. But because it's Chavez Jr., he made it a fight worth seeing twice. Absolutely not. Sergio Martinez, word of advice. Great doing that in front of the cameras. Great showmanship after the fight. Great telling the fans that he would fight Chavez Jr. again. Move on from Chavez Jr. Please, please move on from Chavez Jr. You don't need him. It's gonna be the same exact fight all over again. There's gonna be no difference. At the end of the day, I see a potential fight if Floyd Mayweather decides to have a big bout, come back. I think he should fight Sergio Martinez if he wanted to move up in weight and make an actual statement fight for his comeback after being gone. So at the end of the day, let me know what you guys thought. I don't think anybody saw this fight going any other way other than the way it went. Okay. Again, like I said, my boxing channel is free and open to anybody's opinions, but don't start sending me messages talking about how Chavez Jr. is just like his daddy. And I thought it was distasteful of HBO to bring up Meldrick Taylor and Chavez Sr. when we all know, true boxing fans know, that Meldrick Taylor was robbed and jobbed in that fight. All right? Shame on HBO. Shame on Jim Lampley, because you know what? Jim Lampley was one of the main people at that fight that time. And I'm going to know if you're a real boxing fan or not by what you comment and you respond to when I talk about the Meldrick Taylor and Chavez Sr. fight. Because if you didn't watch boxing, then you probably don't even know who Meldrick Taylor was. All right? Meldrick Taylor beat the brakes off of Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. and was robbed, and his moment of a win was stolen from him by a ref who was, you know, let's just say this. The ref was involved with a lot of shady deals in boxing during that time. So Let me know what you guys think, man. This is Black Vengeance 28. Man, congratulations to Maravilla. He did his thing, man. Peace and God bless. One.